What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Joe. This is my python run. First off, I just want to start off by saying sorry it's been taking me so long to give you guys new videos. There's been a lot going on, and I will explain as I get into this. Tonight I'm going to be doing a couple things. First things first, I'm going to be feeding these guys. Okay, I got 3 weaned rats for Nina, Zeus, and Charlie. Okay, so I'm gonna get right into that. Now, I don't know if you can see this. I got the bucket right here. I'm gonna do it this way so you guys can see how I do it. I got paper towels right here. As you can see, Nina, she is ready to go. So we're gonna feed her first. I usually feed her first because she's just such a good eater. She never refuses. Charlie refused a couple times, but that was only because she was in shed. Yeah. So what I'm doing is just cleaning the rodent, making sure there's no like little poos attached to them. That's gross. I don't want my snake eating that. Boom. She took it. Now for Charlie. Let's see if she'll take it. Now honestly, the last rodent I had fed her, so I offered her a rodent 2 times in a row, and both times she refused. And that was because the first time she was in shed, the second time was after she shed, and she refused. So I gave it a couple of days, rearranged the inside of her tank, kind of confuse her, and that did it. She ended up taking the rodent. So there we go. Let's see if she takes it. Oh, damn it. Dropped it, and she's like keyed in on my hand. And that's only because the water was not hot enough. So it did not make the rodent, it didn't make the rodent's body temperature hotter than my hand. So she's keying in on my hand. But she will, no. Yeah, ready? Check it out. I'll show you. Come on. Ready? Yeah, you go ahead and put your hand in there and grab that rodent and try to give it to her again. Go ahead, you do it. I dare you. Alright, moving forward. She'll find it, and honestly, if she doesn't find it, I'll just warm it back up and give it to her. Now, for my big boy, for Zeus. Now, as you can see, I have like a ton of candles on top of the tank, keeping the lid closed, because he is a strong MF, and I do not want him pushing that lid open. So, just hang tight. Oh, wait. Hey, guys. Alright, here we go. Zeus, he's also another good eater. Okay, I don't know which hive he is in. honestly, I think he's in shed. I think he's going into shed. Because he hasn't really been coming out the past couple of days. He's been poking his head out, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave this right here. Let him come. Oh, there he is. And boom, just like that, he took it. Sorry about that, guys. And Nina, no, Charlie, I get them confused like they're children. Yeah, see, she's not keying in on it, and it's really not that hot. So I'm gonna leave it in there and talk to you guys about a couple things as the body temperature warms up. So as you know, we've got the gecko. Gecko's doing great. Actually, this morning, as I was getting ready for work, as I was on my way out the door, you know, I'm giving everybody fresh water, you know, spraying down the snake's tanks, building up the humidity, and the gecko, I hear some like noise in the tank. So I look under the hide on the cool side, and he's under there, and he's just rubbing his face along the substrate. Sure enough, he's in shed. So this is the second time that he shed for me, being in my care. Kind of a cool feeling. And honestly, this was the first time I actually witnessed it, and it was pretty cool because I've never actually seen it. So up until today, for the lighting fixtures for the gecko, I've been using a 75 watt CAG bulb and a UVB bulb. I believe the UVB bulb is 100 watt. But I just found some things online that are really going to help out a lot. I'm sure you see the light bulb right here. So what I have here is a UVA UVB bulb. So it's one bulb and it gives off both UVA and UVB, kind of mimicking the sun. So what the animal would get from the wild, from the sun, it would get somewhat the same from this. And I only say somewhat because there's no infrared. I'm still, I'm still learning. Okay, so yeah. All right, let's see if this rodent is warmed up, because I really want this girl to eat. That way there, I could go on with this video and really talk to y'all. All right, you know what? You guys are gonna have to hold on a second. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to get some much hotter water to build up the temperature of the rodent so that Charlie would actually key in on it, pick up the smell, and take it. Okay. Now, the other day, I actually ordered some more feeders for these guys. I actually ordered some quail, some chicken, and some medium rats. Oh, come on. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it there. She will eat, but she's just picky. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay. So moving forward, yeah, I ordered some more feeders. Like I said, I ordered some chicken, some medium rats, because right now I'm giving them weaned rats. Nina and Zeus, they have been on weaned rats for about 2 months now, and it's just about time to increase their size. Now, if you don't know about the ratio, what to feed your snake, well, to start off as babies, you're gonna want to feed them pinky mice, okay, and then graduate up to fuzzies. Those are they're basically pinkies with like white fuzzy fur, and rats compared to mice, rats actually give your animal more nutrients than the mice. However, if you constantly just feed rats without anything else in between, not even a mouse, okay, your animal will get obese, fat. It is possible, yes. You know, not only that, it's just good for the animal. It's good for their whole body to have a variety of foods. Mice, rats, chicken, quail, whatever, okay? Because what they eat, their body's gonna digest absolutely everything except for the fur, I believe, okay? So they're digesting everything and they're getting all the nutrients from that animal. So if it's a chicken or a gerbil or a quail, they're gonna get the nutrients from that animal, and it's gonna help their immune system, their digestive system, their overall health. Okay, so I'm really hoping that by the end of next week they're here. That way, by next weekend I can get these guys introduced to chicken, quail, or whatever. So yeah, getting back to the gecko. Um, it was actually really nice of Petco. Now, I've been going down there every day asking about the other leopard gecko, which they do have still. They're actually bringing it back and forth to the vet because it does have an underlying health condition, and the vet wants to see it every so often. So instead of Petco giving me the gecko, and then now I'm responsible for the gecko, and now I'm responsible to bring it to the vet, and I'm responsible to pay for the vet, they're handling it. And once they get the condition like under control, that's when they'll reach out to me and I can take it. But now I only have one issue. I have no more tanks because my only spare tank I put that gecko in. But it's alright. Supposedly a friend is giving me a tank, but this friend has also told me about 4 days ago that they were going to give me a tank, and each day, no answer, no tank. Because honestly, what I want to do, I want to put this gecko in a 40-gallon tank, so I have that tank open. So that's my spare tank. All right, getting back to the upgrades and the changes and just things that I picked up for the gecko that's gonna benefit him in the long run. So like I said, I got the UVA UVB bulb, which it actually wasn't a bad deal. Now a lot of people say, oh, it has to say reptile on it. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. you take this bulb, that's UVA, UVB, and then you can take this bulb that's UVA, UVB, but the only difference is on the box, this one is going to say reptile, but they're both the same exact thing. Now, this bulb, you're going to pay $12 for. This bulb, you're going to pay about $74 for, just because on the box it says reptile. So, the ones I got, it was actually a 2-pack, and it was $13.50. I'll be honest with you, I ordered it off Amazon. It's called Hangium. It's a 2-pack reptile light bulb, 75 watt, UVA, UVB. But also, aside from Petco, aside from one of the associates hooking me up with some calcium. Oh, I'll show you that. You know, I'm just gonna show you everything I have for the gecko. So this is the calcium that they gave me, Repticalcium. Now this is with D3. So Repticalcium carbonate supplement with D3. Okay, that's that. I picked up this today. Flukers. I'm a big fan of Flukers. I like Flukers. I've used their substrate. I've used their water dishes, their lamps. In fact, each one of my tanks has a Flukers lamp on it. In fact, this one right here has the dimmer. This one right here has the dimmer, which is awesome, you know, because not only does it dim the light, but it can also dim the heat. So I actually need to get one. I'm actually gonna most likely swap that lamp for this lamp, because the gecko actually needs the dimmer more than the ball python. Well, they both kind of do, but more so the gecko. Anyways, moving on. I like Flukers, okay? And I picked up some Flukers reptile vitamin with beta carotene. And this, it's a 1.5 ounce, okay? 1.5 ounce. And this was actually a pretty good deal. So it came with 2 of them, and these were only $11. And also at the same time, I've heard a lot about Repashy. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of videos, a lot of people talking about Repashy. It's calcium plus for reptiles and amphibians. Vitamin and calcium supplement. I really don't know what's in it. I haven't really read it. I'll read it for you guys right now. All-in-one calcium supplement with added vitamins, trace minerals, and carotenoids. Never mind. But yeah, Repashy. Okay, I don't know too much about it, so I really can't say too much about it. But I've heard a lot, and it sounds great. So what I'm basically going to be doing between the calcium, between the vitamin, and this stuff, I'm going to be alternating when I sprinkle, you know, some on the crickets or sprinkle some on the mealworms. Say one day, say Monday, I sprinkle some of this on the crickets. Okay. Wednesday, I'll sprinkle some of this on the mealworms or the crickets, whatever. And then Friday, some of this. Or I might put like a scoop full of this, a scoop full of this. And the way you want to do it is, you don't need too much. Now, from what I've seen and from what I've read, just in the instructions on this here, you only need a scoop about this size. Can you see that? About that size per bag of mealworms. And that's it. Oh, and I also have Fluke's Reptiboost. It's a appetite stimulant. So basically, comes with a little cup like this. Comes with a syringe, and it's also powder form. So basically, what you do is take some of this, put it in this, add a little bit of water, mix it up until it's like kind of oatmeal-y. And if your animal is not feeding on its own, you're gonna have to use the syringe and force feed it. But if your animal is feeding, you don't have to worry. Just pick up a little plastic container like this from your local Dollar Tree or pet store or whatever, okay? Just put it in that, put it in the tank, and there you go. But if you leave it for too long, it will harden. It'll develop like a skin going across the top. So every so often you kind of want to mix it. Either that or make enough for the entire day and only put a little bit in at a time and put it in the tank. Leave it for about an hour, 2 hours. Take it, throw it away, rinse it out, do it again, and so on and so on. Also, another thing I want to talk to you about, I'm not sure if you recognized, got the US Ark shirt. I've been waiting for this bad boy. That's right. I do support US Ark. Okay? I do. Absolutely. I own reptiles. I do not want somebody coming knocking at my door or stopping me in transit saying, hey, you're not allowed to have those reptiles. We need to confiscate them. And that's where US Ark comes in. US Ark is basically is what the NRA is for gun owners, but for reptile owners. Kind of get it? Hope so. Yeah, that was mouthful. Let's check on Nina. Charlie. She still didn't. Damn it. See, now when I'm dangling it over her head, she's smelling it. She's coming up as if she's interested in it. But I'm not gonna lie, but like these tweezers, like they kind of suck. So the rodent just slipped. But I will attempt to get it. Yeah. Charlie. And you see, it just slips. These tweezers, they're the worst. Well, look guys, I'm just going to cut this off here because I need to get the temperature of this mouse warmed up. That way that I can feed Charlie. If she doesn't take it one more time, then I'm just going to feed it off to Nina. And then I'll get a small adult mouse, give that to Charlie. Of course, I'm going to have to thaw it out, defrost it, and warm it up. Honestly, a small adult mouse doesn't take long to defrost. Put it in a Ziploc sandwich baggie. Okay. Put it in a container like this. Fill this up with water. Within an hour, it'll be completely thawed out. So yeah, that's it, guys. I appreciate you watching the videos. I really appreciate you subscribing to the channel, hitting that thumbs up button. I really do. It means a lot to me. You know, I love these animals with all my heart. You know, there's so many weeks where literally I spend my last dime on these animals, whether it be their food, their substrate, or whatever. And then the rest of the week, I'm walking to and from work. You know, if I'm down to my last $5 and it's like, okay, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna take the bus, or am I gonna get something to eat for myself? Or am I gonna care for my animals? I'm caring for my animals. Okay? And this channel is all about that. Me showing you guys my love for these animals and explaining to you guys how I keep them with hopes that you learn something. And also, if there's anybody out there that watches my channel that's into reptiles, maybe you know something that I don't. So let's chat. Teach me. Anyways, you guys have a great night. Stay safe. Have a safe weekend. And remember, take a second and be kind to somebody, because you never know what a person is going through. Okay, you don't. They may be smiling. Okay, they may be walking with their head held high, but deep down inside, you don't know what they're going through at home. You don't know how they're living. So take a second, just be kind. Okay, and I promise I will see you in the next one.